I did say that I did want to talk to you about your favourite England goal of a tournament. I thought it would have been the Gascoigne one, but let's hear yours, Neil. After the whole shit goal from today, who's scored one of the best goals I've ever seen in my life, and it was against Scotland, so I can't wait to play against Scotland and see if Foden actually tries that or Grealish from the halfway line. It'll be great. But yeah, sorry, Neil. What was your favourite England goal in the tournament that you've seen
Yeah,
personally?
I do really like the Paul Gascoigne goal, but because of his ability, it was something that didn't seem out of the ordinary from him. So
Yeah,
while it was a great goal, it was something that I expected to do. I think my favourite goal it came from a player that he was starting in his first tournament, and there was always question marks over whether he'd be able to perform. So back in 1998, we were playing Argentina.
yes.
We went 1-0 down from a goal from Zanetti. Um, then the ball came to Beckham, who pushed the ball through to Owen, who managed to essentially run it around the outside of Zanetti, probably ran about another 15 metres further than he did just to get the angle, and managed to ping the ball while he was running away from the goal into the top corner. And I think for a
And
player as
Paul's
young as
goals
he,
nearly stole that goal as well. He nearly came in to just shoot as well.
yeah.
Owen was
So
like, "Nah, that's my goal. That's mine. I'm keeping that."
for a player who was so young against a team that was technically gifted as Argentina, I think that's probably my favourite England goal.
That must have been fun to watch as well live because did it make it 1-1 at the time? Was that what happened? And it went to penalties.
I can't remember if it was the first goal or the because it finished two each. I can't
Mm.
remember whether it was the equaliser or the second goal that Owen scored, but it did end up 2-2. I think Campbell may have had a goal disallowed that, on closer inspection, probably shouldn't have been.
Yeah,
But yeah, it went down to penalties, and unfortunately, we lost on penalties. But after we went down 1-0 down to Argentina, who were one of the favourites at the time, it kind of seemed, oh, that's it now. We're going to struggle, but to be able to pull it back and take the lead was quite amazing.
yeah, that's true. I can understand that. But my favorite goal, it's not a goal that everyone will appreciate as much because it didn't really lead anywhere. But I've said previously, my favorite goal was David Beckham against Ecuador, round of 16, 2006, free kick. I think it was in Nuremberg, half time in the Spain game, currently 0-0. But that was my favorite goal. The fact that David Beckham, he went to Real Madrid in 2003, 2004. He did really well as an England captain, the first proper England captain that I saw in my lifetime. And that was when we had the golden generation. I could say that the Wayne Rooney goal, the second one against Croatia in 2004, when we got to see the boy Wonder kind of flaunt his talent. I think we went behind in that game as well, and then he scored, and then Scholes scored, and then he scored in the second half. He ran half the length of the pitch and just finished it off. Celebrated with the England fans in the crowd, and I thought that was lovely. But for me personally, the David Beckham one was my favourite one because it's the fact that David Beckham scoring a free kick at an international tournament, poetic justice after the 2002 World Cup when he scored a free kick to get us there against Greece. It was nice to see that. I think he did score one in '98, but I wasn't old enough to remember that. It was
Yeah,
against Colombia, I
it
think.
was against Colombia. Yeah, I believe
Mm.
we won that game 3-0. But
Mm.
yeah, he scored a free kick, which was then overshadowed by when he kicked out Diego Simeone
Yes, yeah, yeah.
in the game that Owen scored that we eventually lost, and he took a lot of heat for that because a lot of people argue that if he was on the pitch, we may have managed to steal a winner. But again, it's all ifs and buts.